too loud, but I like this music a lot. Alright. I'm gonna solve it on field one, by the way. So I'm gonna do a problem again, but I'm gonna get I like this song a lot, by the way. I'm getting too depressed. Alright, so let's see. Alright, be right back. I don't think I see this. Introduce from 0 to 9. Summary. Consisting of integers 0 to 9, subarray AL to AR. Is good if the sum of the elements of the subarray is equal to the length of the subarray. Okay, I see. So for example, 1, 2, 0, and there's if A equals 1, 2, 0, then there are 3 good subarrays. Yeah. Okay. Calculate the number of good subarrays of the array A. This is beautiful. A problem that I probably will struggle with. So the question is it contiguous? So for instance, so let's say I like the reason why I asked is because I saw this right here, the second test case, and I'm asking if it's five. Let's say 1 1 0 1 1. So would this like these four make it four good subarrays? Right? This like that's a question I don't really. Let me read the question one more time and see. Let me clarify some things. Consisting of integers, there's 9, sorry. Why is it a string though? I don't get that. Why is it a string? It's so dumb. Why can't you just give us numbers? Oh, looks like I solved this by the way, which, I mean, I probably forgot the solution since it's been a year. I probably forgot the solution. Okay. It's 12:25. I gotta be fast. It's good if some array of elements. If it's good if the sum of the elements of this subarray is equal to the length of this subarray. So yeah, I guess it is. I guess it would be 4 in that case. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Even says it here actually. So the one I explained 1 1 2 2 3 4 4 5 5 and then 1 2 then 4 5. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So this is a hard ass problem. Well, not really hard, but hard for me. I mean, in a sense that I probably don't even I probably don't even know how to like start this. But you know, yeah, I gotta try it. I gotta persevere. If I want to be tourist, I gotta do this problem. I gotta believe in myself and solve it. Okay, so looking at this, I can make it some observations. Well, drawing on a draw board, it seems that what we need to do is basically, well, first put in an array form, not in a string form, and I guess the brute forcing it would just be 1, and then check these, and then check this, and then check this 2, and then check these 2, and then check all 3. That will guarantee that I check every single case, and I'm pretty sure that would solve it too. Now, unfortunately, I don't know really the time complexity of this. If I already guessed, it's probably going to be n squared. Mm-hmm. And that probably would not fly with 10 to the power 5th numbers, or the length of the array being 10e5. So I guess branching from the brute force, let's try to figure out a way how we can solve it using or like stemming from the brute force. Well, let's first think about greedy. Well, is there any way we can kind of implement greedy in this case? Probably not. But let's try to break this down to a sub problem. Morally speaking, like is there a way we can kind of get the length of the array or length of the subarray basically? Like how do we compare the length of the subarray and the sum itself? Well, I think the sum the sum isn't supposed to be too hard. The sum is, I mean, using prefix sums, you can simply just use compute 1 plus 2. Oh, yeah. 1 plus 2, which is simply just it's just gonna be like the prefix. I mean, we already know what prefix sums is. So how do we get the sum? Mm-hmm. I'm still here. I'm just thinking. Kamo, what the hell? Hmm. Okay. Well, I'm trying to like kind of like break it down to a sub problem because I can't tackle it all together. It's gonna be a little bit of a hard problem for me to do. Um, but yeah, I guess you gotta start by making some observations, given the fact that well, we're getting from one till n, right? One till n means well, that means one equals well, if n equals one, and the a0 is one, it's one, right? Oh yeah, so I guess that's one thing we can do. Just start with like easy test cases, right? Yeah, that's a really great idea. Okay, so let's do some test cases. Just generate some. Let's make it a bit bigger. Um, let's see. hmm So it's let's do well, 1, 2, 3. Pretty simple test case. Okay, so we see that one works. So the size of this is one here, one again, and one again here. Well, the only one that matches one is this element here, which is just one. So that's one good array. And I think that will be it really, because 1, 2 will not work. One, and I believe these must be continuous, right? Oh, since it's subarray, yeah, subarray, yeah, absolutely. So they cannot be 1, 3. So you can't just jump from like 1, 3 and skip 2. Yeah. So I guess the number of good arrays here will be one basically. Let's do another one. 1, 1, 1. Okay. So in this case, this one works. This one works. This one works. And then now this one works. Well, each three of them works, by the way. So 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number of good subarray here is 6. All right. Are we seeing any patterns here? Probably. But we still need to keep solving because I don't really see anything. I'll be honest with you. By the way, what's the next contest? Please let me fucking do it. Please let it be soon as well too. What the hell is this? Next contest. September 20th, so 5 days from now, which is on a Friday, so I can do it. Oh, not really, since it's on 10:35. Fudge. But there's one on 10:36. There's one the next day, so I can probably do that one. And there's one 2 weeks after as well. So yeah, let's go back to generating some test cases. I mean, I think in this case, mixed observations. I think when it's everything is 1, 1, 1, 1, right? It's basically we can basically do every single case, right? Here 2, then 3 as well, 3 as well, and then all of them. Well, I don't know. I can't count how many they are, but I believe it's like the sigma of 4. Like for instance, here is 6 because it's 3. 1 + 2 + 3. I believe this is 10. If I had to count, it's probably gonna be 10, right? So individually, 1 plus 2 plus 3, or 4, right? And then I'm testing the theory. So 4, and then there's gonna be 2 here, or 3 here. Sorry. That's 7. That's 7. Now here, 8, 9, and then 4, 1, 10. Yeah, I was correct. It is sigma. So I guess the only observation I made is if they're all ones, the answer is just simply just a sigma of the number of sigma of 0 to n. And how do I know this? Well, I can't necessarily prove it, but if the elements are just one, I guess by definition of what it means for the array to be good. If the sum of the subarray is equal to the length of it, it's good. And if it's just ones, then we can then every single subarray will be good. So I guess there's one option. I mean, can we check every single subarray? Well, that's kind of just brute force, isn't it? But is there a way to check? How do we like construct a subarray in the first place? Man, I guess we gotta still keep doing small test cases. Okay. Yeah. I'll just maybe like refrain from talking a little bit, or I'll talk a little bit, but I'll just keep trying to like reason through things. So let's do 1, 2. Does that be? No, it does not be sorted. Okay, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay. So this is 1 here, and then there's 2 here, 2 here as well. That's 4. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? I believe. So equals 3. Okay, I think I see an observation. In the case of 2, 2, 1, 1, right? If we were to get like the array here, from A to B, and we were to kind of like get the prefix, right, of these. No, wait, sorry, not this one. This is not valid. 2, 1, 1, right? You have to get a prefix of these A to B, right? The prefix will be 2 here, right? So if we were to kind of try and like see that from B minus A equals prefix B minus prefix A, or A minus 1, right? I guess it's like B A minus 1 too. This B minus A minus 1. Oops. This would be I think this function itself would probably this formula kind of like guarantees us that if this is true, then this is what's it called? I'm sorry. This would constitute as a good subarray. By the way, this should be +1, not -1. Actually, I think it's true. Let's say like this is what's it? 0, 1, 2, 2, and 3, right? So the size of this is 2, right? The reason why I'm saying +1 is because like if it's like 3 minus 2 plus 1, it would give you 4. But I'm guessing like if we were just to kind of subtract 1 here, it would give you the same answer. Like if we were to kind of distribute it, it'll be kind of the same thing. But yeah, anyways, yeah. If this formula holds true, that means it's a good. The subarray is good. So how do we kind of run around with this? Prefix. Well, B minus prefix. Because remember that like you know like trying to like generate every single case is going to give us a time complex. It's going to give you we don't have enough time to do that basically. It'll take too long. So I guess well we got a formula, which is a really good thing. I think these formula is this true, by the way? So let's say in a case where it's all ones. Well, I believe I can kind of see it being true, to be fair. Cause I guess yeah. Can I explain why this is true? This is just like proof by intuition, which is probably not good. It's probably not true. Probably not a proof method. So let's see. Um, well, let's just maybe like put like pref b minus a minus 1 as, let's say b is j, a is I. Well, does that mean anything? Probably not. What do we do now? Hold on now. Listen to daddy. Okay, well this, I think this one won't, I mean, it's just that's one step, right? Solving problems at 1 a.m. is it's not really a good idea, but whatever it is for the grind and being the best, you gotta do what it takes. You gotta do what it takes. Well, I think you gotta enjoy it first, because if you enjoy it, that means you'll be better at it just by enjoying it. Do you enjoy doing these things? To some degree. I guess it's only fun when you solve it, but when it's like when you can't solve it, it's more frustrating that way. But yeah, this is probably like a little bit above my level because I don't think I can solve it. But again, stop with the fucking doubt and self-depreciation. I think I can solve it, and let's just think positively in this case, because I've probably solved harder problems in this. Yeah, I definitely have solved harder problems in this. Unfortunately, it took me a few days to solve it, but I guess the only thing I gotta like make sure I do is not give up. So yeah, we kind of orchestrate a function, and this function, how do we kind of like make it such that it'll work? So how do we make sure this is a good subarray? Well, I guess like, because we do, I think we can kind of fix like move around this array a little bit and see like so is there a way we can kind of like shift these? So let's not really worry about the array. The reason, I think it's because I don't really have a reasoning or maybe like a way to solve this. Like I don't have like a reasoning in a sense. Like there's no logic. It's just programming, and that's one thing I just hate doing. Well, I'm a newbie, and I'm not new. I've been doing it for 2 years, but I'm on and off. So like I'm not really experienced with programming sometimes. But yeah, I should try to kind of do problems without using the code first before going into code. Anyways, yeah, let's try and find out like the solution to this, right? We found out that so we found a formula such that we can kind of just substitute like the array is basically good if the prefix from a further index and from a previous index, right, is kind of this, right? And I guess to kind of piggyback off this, or why it's true, is basically because this is the definition of what a good subarray is. the length has to be the sum of its elements, basically. This, okay. So now that I think this is a really great observation, but I think there's still a really big fact that's missing from this problem. That I'm missing. Well, that's from every single digits from 0 to 9, which is not hard. Let's see. Wait, am I using? Okay, that's good. Yeah, fuck ton of libraries. I know. Just I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget something. It's from 0 to 9, so there's not gonna be any negative numbers. This is from the last problem I solved, from my last video. Probably should not be touching code yet, but I'll just for fucking sake of. Oh, and then string st, then since we're using test cases, we can uncomment that. Just fucking hell, just vin. Let's just give it like, you know, that's array. It's gonna be a function, which is kind of just, you know. Basically, just, you know, at also int. How long is the number, by the way? From 10 to power 5. I believe that can be a string, right? And t equals ATOI. Is it ST? Is it ATOI or I think it's STOI actually. That should work. Now it's gonna give us an integer. Well, this is kind of like while t. Well, while t doesn't equal 0, by the way, so we can just simply do t dot a dot pushback a dot pushback was it t divided by 10, I believe. Then now we got t oh no, t modulo 10, sorry, it's t modulo 10. Now we got divided by 10 and keep doing it until it's 0. I give it array initiation, I don't care. And I guess let's just a dot reverse. Just to, you know, because I just, let's see if it works, by the way. It should, but in case that does. Well, let's just 1 3 1 2 0. It does not work. No. Okay, I think I think it's because I didn't pass it in as a memory address. There you go. It should work now. Oh, it's since it's pointer, we gotta do this now. Same thing here. Pointers, am I right, boys? Is it gonna work now? Yes, it is. Okay, good. It's a really niche way of doing it. You could probably do it like without using the function. Just simply copy and paste this and just reverse it. I don't know. I don't want like jargon on the main function or void function, if you will. Anyways, now that we got the whole little thing solved, we gotta now focus on the big problem. Well, we got the function for the equation for what the subarray is. I'm just thinking like it is like way we can kind of use algebra to kind of find or kind of count the number of ways. Is it good, right? So is there a way to count it like using this function? Is there? So I guess using a map probably would like maybe like count it, and it's like once we kind of loop through everything, because we can solve for prefix b, we can also solve for prefix a minus 1, but the thing is there's still too many variables that we do not know of, like a minus, well, how do we find prefix, well, prefix b is simply just a prefix sum, right? Prefix I is simply just the sum of a0 to ai, that's prefix b, right? Same with prefix a minus 1. A minus 1 is simply just you know, from 0 to a minus 1. So it's that, I guess that function isn't that, so yeah, so I guess like solving prefix b is also I, b is also gonna be I for sure. So I guess we can find, like, we can b minus b equals pref okay, right? This is, I mean, this will also be true too, but is it, so just to clarify, this is going to be prefix I and mine plus I. So I guess, can we use this and like store in a map and find out if it's equal to this as well? Because like I think doing this is simply just or like maybe like looking at the, damn it, am I still trying to program while not finding the fucking, yeah, I think so. I mean, I think no, to be fair, I think my algorithm works. It's simply just kind of, while looping, we just check the function. So while like looping, while we get the prefix sum of each number, or sorry, no, while we get the prefix sum of every array, or every element in an array, we I guess we gotta check for each prefix sum whether the prefix at the moment is equal to the prefix minus the current length at the moment, right? Which is simply just gonna be prefix I, which is the current prefix we're on, minus I. It's equal to yeah, and this is the problem. It's equal to what exactly? We don't know what a minus 1 is. We also don't know what a is. Those are anonymous, or those are in a sense something we do not know yet. Okay, it's 12:51 already. Jesus. Okay, fucking hell. Yeah, I think this one got the best of me, unfortunately. I hate when I do this. I'm like erasing just little words when I'm not trying. But yeah, let's see. I guess that's the thing, right? The variable itself. So how so can we like make it in, like, keep this whole function in the variable itself? So we're kind of looking for this function itself, like maybe like, so in a variable. So because this is a variable, I think we can kind of use it, since we already know everything, right? I guess we need to search for this, and if this is true. But the thing is, like, where the fuck do, like, how the fuck do we like make it in such a way we can like check if it's true though? Man. Well, since it's practice, I guess we can use our very handy function. Voila. Anyways, yeah, let's copy it. What I think copy, does it like can you help me with this problem? Does this take websites? It does. Okay, so let's update this, right? I found a great observation. Is this observation true, by the way? Because if this is true, I'll feel proud of myself. It worked before though. I don't get that. Interesting. Hmm. It's funny that I simply just did this though. So in this case, they're kind of just S1. Oh, that's just. Oh, I could do that too. Damn it, I forgot about that. I don't get the logic. Sorry. Convert the problem into looking at subarees where the sum of the elements equal to their lengths. Maintain a prefix sum and adjust the sum by subtracting one from each element. All right. Since it's 12:55. What is it? Good subarray. What did I do beforehand, by the way? Oh, I did the same damn thing. Isn't this beautiful? It's where like I got like at least this part of it. Gotta love life, don't you? The fact that like I could have just kept going and actually like understood the problem. Okay, so it looks like I see where the fucking going with this. Okay, so I guess yeah. So basically, my whole damn thing was true. My algorithm was working actually. So it looks like basically to get to from 0 to a minus 1 is simply just this. The function is simply just So okay, so I'm pretty sure for most of you guys that know, the sum from 1 to n, right, is simply just it's n plus 1 over 2. And since we don't get an a plus 1, a minus 1, it's simply just a minus 1, a over 2, I believe, right? Yeah. And I think that itself is going to give it a prefix, I believe. Well, is it really? Where the fuck is f coming from? Yeah, I can fucking see it now. This is too painful, bro. This is way too painful. It's the fact that like I could have got this problem if I kept going. Probably not, to be fair, but at least I'm a little bit happy that I solved it up to this point, right? Well, I mean, like, I already kind of solved the function. I kind of solved the solution itself. Okay, I think when it comes to this, I should probably look at this. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm trying to say. Where like it's yeah, R minus L P R P L. Oh, I guess we could have removed the 1, which is not true. So PL minus L, we have to consider other values over the map and check how many unordered pairs we can build with the number of values. I guess the question is basically, I still don't fully understand. Because well, I kind of do understand a little bit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that'll be it, boys. Fuck girls too. Well, boys probably, or nobody. What the fuck am I saying? Like boys and girls. I have 0 subscribers, so I guess that'll be it for this problem. Make sure. I think my next problem, I'll make sure I don't fucking give up. It's 1 a.m. though, so I shouldn't be too hard on myself. All right.